right, y'all, today we got Gen Z's addiction problem. This is big, bro. This is big. It's very sad to see a lot of people are taking the easy way out. A lot of people are addicted to dopamine. A lot of people always want instant gratification, and that is honestly killing the generation, bro. It's killing Gen Z. It's killing the next generation, Gen Alpha, the new generation. Like, everybody's got this TikTok brain, instant gratification, fast results. I don't want to deal with my problems. I want to run away from my problems. I want to, oh, I'm depressed, so I'm just gonna, you know, smoke and drink my life away. Oh, I don't want to work hard. You know, it's like, bro, it's bad. It's really bad. But let's get into the video and see what it's talking about, bro. But this comes in all shapes and forms: lust, relationships, drugs, working out, losing weight. Instead of doing the hard work, people, you know, are getting surgeries, Ozempic, just running away from their issues, partying, drinking all day. It's bad, bro. It's really bad out here. But let's get right to the video, man. I think this is gonna be more of a serious topic. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Tap into the Twitch streams. Where you at, family? You know where to find me. Link in the description. That's Where You At Berto. Come on, man. Let's do it.
Where you at, Berto?
Addictions are like Pokemon in the way that they evolve every generation, and no matter how hard we try to get over one addiction, they always come back in another form. Like, bro, this is the same shit, just an evolved version. It's like every time we try to grow as a society, addictions grow with us. Like when we started to make technology and computers, some of us started drowning on the internet and became terminally online. Or when we found a cure with medicine, someone would find another form of medicine.
Yo, you just found the cure for cancer? That's cool and all, but I just found out about this new drug that makes you see the stars, bro. It's called fentanyl.
There's so many addictions to count.
What?
But you'll notice a pattern that they usually fall into a category in which I label the 4 horsemen of addictions. So in this video, we'll be going over each of them, starting with the rising addiction of gooning. Gooning has always been a thing. The older generation had these old VHS tapes and Playboy magazines.
Yeah, this is where it's like, I would say the gooning back then was a lot more genuine because it just wasn't as accessible, gang. Like, I literally remember having to sneak into my dad's closet to grab one of these. And then when the computer, you know, kind of started becoming more popularized, I didn't just have access to the you know, this shit on my phone. Like, I would have to sneak up into my dad's office, go on his computer when he was at work, and look at dirty videos, and then that shit would give you the virus of hell, gang. And I remember my dad used to be so fucking pissed. He'd come back home and be like, Berto, why is my computer have a virus again? What are you doing on my fucking computer? Stop going on my computer. And you know, I'd lie my ass off. I'd never admit that I was fucking his shit up, but he knew. He knew, bro. That, so it just wasn't as accessible. And now it's like, goddamn, you can't even scroll on fucking Instagram. You can't even watch the goddamn TV without seeing some shit. Fucking Sydney Sweeney selling her bathwater. It's like, goddamn, the gooning shit is crazy now.
But during the age of the internet, it's impossible to scroll through media without at least seeing someone doing thirst traps or promoting their OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
Now everyone's a gooner. If it wasn't as big of an addiction before, it sure as hell is now. Because people in this industry are making generational wealth feeding into the temptation of lust. All thanks to the fact that we are horny motherfuckers. And let's be honest, guys, every single one of us has either shined their pearl or beat their meat before. It's normal, but at least it was in control. Because when did people start whipping their cock out at a drive-thru? This guy's stroking his chicken while trying to order some.
This guy really just went down bad in the worst way. Like, there's not any gooning video, any gooning topic video where this nigga doesn't come up, bro. He really became the face of gooning, bro. Wow. It's crazy.
Chicken.
What a legacy to leave behind.
I also don't remember people celebrating their 18th birthday by trying to sell their bodies.
He had kids too. Oh man, that's terrible.
Online either. You just got out of high school. Come on, at least try another career. Porn addiction is already a problem on its own, but it's more shocking on how open it's become. People are on the hub daily, while it's more common for younger and younger girls to start their adult career. I feel like back then, if someone was gooning on a daily basis, that would be pretty concerning. And now that's normal for a lot of people. The gooning epidemic has become—
it's not normal. That's one thing that I'm never going to co-sign. I mean, a lot more people are doing it, but this shit is not normal. It's becoming normalized, But it's not normal though. It's very, very concerning.
So normalized and publicized to the point where I've become numb to it. Watching some random person do some seductive dance is just part of the daily scroll session. Even A-list celebrities are getting in on the lust, like with the Sydney Sweeney soap, which is supposedly a bar of soap that uses some of her used bathwater. And of course, it's sold out everywhere. And trust me,
In hours, gang.
I checked. If anyone knows where I can get some, let me know. I'm asking for a friend. The only way to buy this is from eBay resellers listing it for $200 a bar.
What?
I wouldn't be surprised if some down bad gooner bought this. Cause yeah,
I heard there's a hole in the middle too, gang.
who would be so down bad to spend $200 on some Sydney Sweeney bathwater soap? Am I right, guys? And while we're on the topic of money,
Why is this guy's humor like that meme was like a perfect example of this guy's humor. It just is like it's like he's like telling the joke, but he's telling it so dry, it's just kind of like not landing. Shout out to you though. You know, I think you make great YouTube videos. This is like my third or fourth time reacting to you, but I don't know, his personality is like, am I right, guys? Crickets, crickets, crickets.
it brings us to our next addiction, gambling. Gambling is one of the more interesting addictions. As we may know already, the economy in this generation has been getting worse and worse. I don't know if y'all know about this, but there used to be a thing called the McDonald's dollar menu. And a McChicken was $1. Now it's pushing $5. But because everything is so expensive nowadays, I would just
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna have to 0.5 you in this video. It's like I'm fucking with the video, but like I don't know why it's like he's talking like slow or something. Am I tripping? Or is my attention span starting to get cooked? I need y'all to hold me accountable, bro. Am I tripping? I need to know.
most of us have to be more financially savvy and smart to make it by with affording life in 2025.
Maybe it's too fast.
But the opposite effect happened, where people decided to give up and spend it all. Okay, I'm never gonna be able to afford a house, but this $50 parlay, shit, I could turn that to $5 million. Being addicted to gambling is like being addicted to losing money, because logically and statistically, the odds are against you and you're bound to lose more than gain. But that doesn't matter, because there's that slim chance of hitting that jackpot. And it's not like the old days where you had to go out of your way to gamble. You had to deal with flying to Vegas, going to the casinos, the old people hogging the machines. But now, there's online gambling, where you can lose your paycheck simply through tapping the phone on your screen.
Yeah, this will never be me, gang. Unless I, you know, get like a gambling deal or some shit, you will not see me gambling, gang. Like, that is not my body. If I'm gonna gamble, it's really on some shit where it's like, okay, I am 100% willing to lose X amount of money, period. Because I've been there before, and I'm not a good gambler, gang. I lose my money. My money gets took. So it's like, at that point, when I gamble, it's more just like, I'm just having fun, and I'm willing to lose this money because it's most likely gonna get gone anyway.
Wait, tapping the screen on your phone. You've probably at least seen one gambling sponsor in some shape or form, maybe from a totally random clip with a stake logo slapped on it, or from a handful of streamers playing these fancy little gambling games similar to Crossy Road or Landmines. And after watching these enough, I kinda understand the appeal. When something's at stake, it makes it more thrilling, more fun.
What I'm gonna do to solve my financial problems is I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sell my car. Give me black. Oh my god,
Tell me this doesn't make you want to gamble. And the content creators promoting this,
Yeah, that did look kind of exciting. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't hate. Get your bag. I'd do the same. At the end of the day,
I would too, gang. Bro, I'm telling y'all right now, if I get a gambling deal, I don't know what platform I do it on. You know what I'm saying? You know, I work out the logistics, but as long as it's legit and it's not hurting nobody, and some of y'all would argue that maybe it would, but nigga, I like money. Berto about his money on. Okay. Money.
people are still losing money, but so far, it doesn't seem to be at a level where people go into crippling debt from gambling. So I guess it's not that harmful, unlike the next addiction, drugs. Drugs are the most stereotypical type of addiction. Whenever you think of the word, maybe a rehab center pops up in your mind for people trying to stay sober. Something like cigarettes are common back in the day, but as the generation got older, cigarettes got outdated. It used to be advertised by doctors that it was healthy for you.
Anyone smoking cigarettes in 2025, like, come on, bro, get a grip. But, and then again, y'all are fucking smoking vapes, which are like the same thing, arguably worse. I don't know, bro. All of that shit's weird to me. You guys do realize, like, I hate to be like the stick in the mud type of guy, but you guys do realize that the only thing that is supposed to go in your lungs is oxygen, gang. Like, And I know my weed smokers are gonna be pissed at me right now. I know that weed is statistically better than fucking like cigarettes and vapes and whatnot, but you do realize that it's still not oxygen. That's still not supposed, like the human body and anatomy was not designed to absorb anything other than oxygen, gang. I just want y'all to like actually think about that.
But over time, researchers exposed the truth that these pocky sticks were fucking up your lungs. It wasn't cool anymore, plus it smelled like doo-doo. Ain't nobody trying to be around a smoker. So cigarettes transformed to vaping, and vaping was cool. It supposedly isn't as bad for you. You can do cool tricks with the smoke, and they even got these fruity flavors. This product obviously appeals to someone younger, and it's sad to say that it worked, because my high school was hooked on this. Teachers are scrambling around trying to catch people vaping.
Just high school, fucking grown-ass adults.
There's so many variations of the new age of drugs, like people taking laughing gas, sniffing Sharpies, tweaking off substances much worse, but I believe that vaping falls into second place, with the first one being caffeine. Caffeine takes a crown on being the most common drug, pretty much in all forms of beverages. I'm betting that 99%.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't drink coffee, but I definitely drink an energy drink and take pre-workout every day. I go to the gym. Every workout, I drink some type of pre-workout energy drink. So, you know, I'm guilty there.
10 of us have either drank coffee or an energy drink within the past week, and we think that we're not relying on it. But once you get into the habit of caffeine, it's hard to stop. I had a phase where I'd be chugging an energy drink in the morning since it was finals week and I neglected sleep to finish work, and it was a good 2-week phase, but by the end, I was crashing out. My body felt tired all the time since I became dependent on this drink to wake me up, and it took another week before my body could adjust back. Maybe this is you right now. For those daily coffee drinkers, try a day without coffee in the morning and see how it turns out. But this addiction can't compare to the final boss of the 4, and that's the thing you're using to watch this video, or the thing in your pocket, your phone.
Social media? Oh.
Your phone and the internet
Same
is
thing.
the gateway drug to everything else.
Essentially.
It's the whole reason why these other addictions got so much worse. You can use your phone to goon, gamble online, and order a 12-pack of Red Bull in the case that your energy drink stash runs out. This device is a dopamine shot to get you stimulated. Whenever you're in a boring situation, you can easily escape by scrolling through Instagram or TikTok. Waiting in line at the DMV? Whip out your phone. Can't sleep? Fuck it, whip out your phone. Feeling horny? Whip out your phone. Then whip out your coffee. And this is why our dopamine receptors got fried. We got so used to this.
You see his jokes are landing a little bit better now with the on 0.2 speed though.
Subway surfers in the corner of our screen that everything else became dull. Nowadays, you could be talking to someone and mid-conversation, they'll be looking at their phone, checking some random irrelevant notification. And I have to admit, I have a problem with this. It gets so bad to the point where I work for 5 minutes, then go on a 20-minute scroll session. And whenever my iPhone updates me about my screen time, I low-key get ashamed because it's telling me that I'm a disappointment. Yeah, my screen time was 5 hours a day and it went up 20% from last week. I'm sorry, okay? Maybe my mom was right. It is that damn phone. But since I'm talking about this topic, it should be a wake-up call to get myself in a better habit. If you guys watch me from 2024, you guys know that I used to be into self-improvement, and I realized that I've let myself go over the past year. My work ethic decreased while my phone usage increased. So if there's anything to take away from this video, it's to be conscious of what we're doing.
Yeah.
After I graduated college, I felt time zoom by. And it's important to use the limited time we have on something valuable.
This guy graduated college. I'm not trying to diss him. He just seems so young. I felt like I would have thought he was in high school still.
A little less scrolling and a little more enjoying life. So, you know, get off TikTok and social media and use your screen time to watch my videos, you know? And you might as well like and subscribe while you're at it.
W video, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about being intentional, bro. It's all about being intentional. I think too much of anything is bad, right? You know what I'm saying? So just be intentional, bro. Be intentional. I think it's fine to watch a little bit of YouTube. It's fine to go out and, you know, have fun with your friends. You know, I'm not a big, like, smoker or anything like that, but it's probably fine to have an occasional puff with the gang. Like, it's just like when you start to realize that you are becoming dependent and you are coping and not actually facing your issues, not actually getting better, not actually like understanding what's going on, I think that's where a lot of people get lost. They kind of just start living life on autopilot. They just go through the system, consume, and whatever is a result, they just accept it. And I think that is a depressing way to live, honestly. And I think all of that can change with just being intentional, looking yourself in the mirror and being like, what am I doing here? Why am I doing it? Am I doing it to have a good time today? Am I taking a break today? Am I intentionally taking a lazy day? Am I intentionally going to the gym to accomplish this goal? You know what I mean? Like, that's all what it's all about, though. Y'all let me know what you guys think. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. My name's Berto. Where you at, family? I want to see you guys in the Twitch streams. Links will be in the description. That's Where You At Berto.
Where you at,
Easy to
Berto?
find. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all come find me, and I'm going.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look 2 weeks.